How many of you know that you got favor right here in the Psalmical Gospel at FM HDMS, your HD1 station? Of course, today we are honoring our mothers, our single mothers out there, and all of our mothers out there, of course. But we are also saluting the class of 2014, and we're going to travel right on down 95 to 85 to my alma mater, Shaw University, and we have a wonderful student who I have come to know over the last 4 or 5 years that is graduating this weekend because Shaw University is having their commencement, and it's unfortunate that Simone Malone will not be there. But I want to welcome to my show the exciting, this brother is doing some great things. I want to welcome Xavier Wiggins II. He's originally from Florida, but he's right there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and yourself?
I feel wonderful, man. Let me congratulate you because you're graduating on what, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Wow, congratulations. Listen, I wanted to have you on because you have been an amazing student from Shaw University. There are a lot of great students down there. You have had the opportunity to hear me lecture. You've had the opportunity to follow me and listen to what we do here in Philadelphia. And I truly hope that some of the things that I have shared to you over the years and meeting me has been a blessing to you. Can you say that?
Yes, they have.
Wonderful. Can you tell everybody a little bit about your journey at Shaw University and where God is taking you now?
Well, my journey at Shaw University, as I always tell everyone, it has been a stair climb. Surely it's been full with roses, heartache, some pain, some happiness, but I'm just glad. I do feel that my tenure there at Shaw University is for a purpose, and that God predestined it when I was in my mother's womb that I would attend a school such as Shaw University. It's making leaders all over the nation. You know, so many people don't give Shaw the credit that it deserves, and I'm just an advocate for it. You know, throughout my tenure there at Shaw, it's just been nothing but a blessing. I've met wonderful people. I've received opportunities that I would have not received anywhere else.
And I know that's right. Even from day one, when I first met you, I knew that you were destined for greatness. So can you share to the listening audience, go ahead and say hello to those that can see the live video on Facebook and YouTube. Say hello to everybody that loves you and supports you.
I just want to say hello to everyone on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the social media. There's been a little problem with my Facebook page, but I just thank you guys for those that are being very responsive and helpful with that matter. I just want to thank you guys for all of your motivation, your encouragement throughout the years.
Oh, absolutely. And we congratulate you for sure. So, Xavier, can you share with us? I like to call you Prince because, when I met you, you told me, your nickname is Prince. So can I call you Prince on my show? Because you are definitely a Prince, my brother. Listen, I want you to share to the audience and those that are watching, to encourage other African-American young women and men why they should go to an African-American or historically black college.
Well, what I would say, primarily when I first started looking at schools, I always said I never wanted to attend an HBCU. But I do believe that an HBCU will give you the tools that you need to succeed in life. I often tell people when they ask why did I choose an HBCU, I always view an HBCU experience as a stairway. And I view the PWI as an elevator. Because, at the HBCU, it may not always be the glitz and the glamour, but at the end, once we get through the different levels and the trials and tribulations, we're so happy. We've learned so much, and there's so many ways that we can go out into the community and impact. So I encourage everyone that's looking into college, or if you're out of college, choose an HBCU because you'll learn so much about yourself and about your history.
I know that's right. So when you first came to Shaw University, tell us a little bit about the activities that you were involved in, because I was just totally impressed for a young man of yourself to come to the university like I did some 20-something years ago and really got involved and connected. So can you share that?
Well, when I first got to Shaw University, I ran for freshman class president. I didn't receive that position, so I received the position on the executive board as the administrative assistant, which was an honor. Got to work with the president and other dignitaries on campus. I also participated in Gentlemen of Distinction, which was an organization that I founded on campus, just to help young black males and males abroad I participated in so much. Captain of the debate team, within university choir, also a part of the gospel choir, active in chapel. So I mean, I really put a lot of my focus into extracurriculums, but I also kept a balance with my education.
I know that's right, and that's why you are where you are today, the connections, the relationships you develop, the people you met as well. So what does God have planned for your life at this point? You're going to be getting your Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communication, is that right?
I'm actually getting my Bachelor's of Arts in Mass Communications and Political Science.
Wow. What's the plan next, Prince?
Well, next, I'll be starting my law school, my first year of law school in the fall at Charlotte School of Law. So I'm very excited about that. I'm looking to go into sports, entertainment, and intellectual property law.
Wow.
I'm really excited about that. Had the opportunity to tour the campus a few weeks ago and just speak with some of the TAs on campus and the students, and I'm just excited about the experience.
And we are excited for you, man. Cheers to you, because you certainly have persevered, you've been persistent, and you took pride in yourself. I want you to share what has been one of the toughest stumbling blocks for you. We know that a lot of financial institutions are having difficulty with students paying their bills, but what would you say, if you think for a minute, outside of the box of that, what has been one of the most challenging things that you dealt with right there at Shaw University that helped you to look at yourself and say, wow, I can really make it in this life?
One of the most challenging things I would say is I just been away from my family. I'm very close to my family. Speak to my family very often, and just been so many miles away. Out of my years being at Shaw, I've probably been home about 3 times in 4 years.
Wow.
So that's been kind of a challenge, being away from my family. But hey, sometimes it takes that break from your family to do what you need to do in order to better your family.
Absolutely. So the graduation is happening this weekend, and I know you are excited. I'm sure you got bubbles in your stomach.
I'm so excited. The countdown is on.
That's great. Now, what do you want to say to the communications department? Because that is where I got a lot of my experience, and when I was in college, even though I came with experience, but I certainly took that radio station to another level. So go ahead and salute those professors, those who have been an instrument to your life for your education there at Shaw U.
Okay, first I want to salute our department chair, Dr. Mitchell. She has been a very influential person this year. She came in the mid of last year, and I mean, she just hit the ground running. She was a huge advocate for making sure that mass communication students received what was due them on campus. Next, I want to salute Dr. Josephine Oporosha. She was one of the professors. She was so mothering and so nurturing, and she made sure you did what you needed to do. I would like to salute one of the newest professors, Professor Schuler. She's been so awesome working with video production and getting us prepared for editing and shooting videos. She just hit the ground running this semester, and it's just been a blast with her. Also, we had Dr. Cobb. She was the first African American to receive her doctorate at NC State through one of their schools. So that was a privilege just to have her to teach us and to help her along the way with her dissertation and provide research for her. So I just want to salute all of those wonderful professors that's been there throughout the years, and that just helped us get to the point where we are now.
That's absolutely wonderful, and I thank them for their education, for their knowledge, and how they have led students like yourself at Shaw University. You know you're going to have to give back to Shaw and certainly move on and do excellent, which I know you are going to be a phenomenal entertainment lawyer as well as other stuff that God has for you. Do you want to?
That's the work now. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Institution of Advancement to set up an endowment and a few scholarships to give back to Shaw. Because I do believe if it wasn't for scholarships and alum given to me, I probably wouldn't have made it throughout these years.
I know that's right. I think you're on your way to be a millionaire, my brother. I'm gonna claim that for you, and I believe that you are on your way. You're definitely on your way. Do you want to say hello to anybody else special? I know you're quite loved all over. You're very big on Facebook. You're big on Instagram. And again, we congratulate you for all of the outstanding things that you have done at Shaw. Go ahead.
Well, I would like to thank my parents. I would love to thank my grandmother, my sister, nieces. I get to see all of them this weekend, so I'm very excited. These past 2 years, I've been privileged to serve as Mr. Black Raleigh, North Carolina. I would like to thank the entire North Carolina royal family. They've been such a huge support to me. I would love to thank my pastor, Pastor M. Lamont Cooper, and the Millennium Revival Center family. They've been so instrumental in my last few years here at Shaw University. I mean, they've helped me so much. So I would just like to thank all of them. Two of my closest friends, I would like to thank Tatiana and Ariel. You know, they've been so wonderful, just making sure that I stay on course. So I would just like to thank everyone. And then all those that supported me throughout social media.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice, the graduate soon from Shaw University, the class of 2014, Xavier Wiggins II. What's your final word, my brother, before we let you go?
I would just like to say, never judge a book by its cover. Whenever you present yourself to people, present yourself in the best way possible, because that very same person may be the breakthrough that you need to succeed in life.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was a delight to be able to spotlight you. You know that I love you. I wish I can be down there for the graduation, but I told Professor Josie, I believe one day that the Lord is going to allow me to be the commencement speaker. I really believe that. I really believe it. You got to claim it because it's all yours. So take care of yourself, and always remember this, Prince. Put in front of you what inspires you, and you will be a success. I'm looking forward to you being my lawyer as well, okay?
Thank you so much.
We love you, brother. Have a great day, and congratulations.
Love you too, and thank you.
All right, bye-bye.